Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Complete Sports Updates. I am Abi Kuranga. This is the show with the latest and trending stories in the world of sports. I brought to you, I have with me James Agberibin together, which I'll be taking through the rounds as far as sporting stories. In today's episode is concerned. Welcome to the show, James.
Thank you
How are
very
you doing?
much. Thank you very much, Abib. Yeah.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria, we've been clamoring for creativity as regards to the middle of the park, players here and there, and so many thoughts have been said about different players entirely. And currently, a young star have actually sprouted up who already have a Nigerian blood, I must say, and he is no other than Arsenal young star in the person of Ethan Chidibere Nwaneri, the boy right there who has been a shining light ever since Saka has been out injured for the Gunners. And recently, there have been some talks as regards to the Nigerian Football Federation trying to make some moves to poach the youngster away from the claws of England. He's currently representing England under 19. So, what do you have to say about the NFF trying as much as possible to make a move to make Ethan Nwaneri consider to playing for Nigeria?
Well, Abib, having somebody like Nwaneri to play for Nigeria, that's going to be a big plus for our national team. But I won't lie to you, it's going to be very, very difficult. It's not going to be easy because there's somebody who has gotten all the what you need as a footballer. In England, he's gotten the training, he's gotten the everything that you expect. That's why we see him playing in the Premier League. He's not even playing as a 17-year-old. Yeah. I mean, the way he plays, you think he's like in his 20s. The belief, the confidence, the intelligence, and everything. So Habib, it's going to be very difficult. I don't think it's going to be easy. I wish that at the end of the day, he decides to play for Nigeria. But you and I know that that's going to be a very tall order because this is somebody who was born there. He grew there. Everything about he only knows that. He knows that he has a Nigerian link. But Habib, I'm telling you, where he knows everything he calls home now is England. And I tell you, if there's opportunity comes now that you should choose between England and Nigeria, I won't lie to you, he's going to pick England, and that shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody. So we just hope and wish that he follows in the footsteps of the likes of Ademola Lookman, Alex Iwobi, Ola Aina, Simi Ajayi, Victor Moses. So I think in the case of Iwobi, I think the Okocha factor, Austin Okocha factor, came into play. So for me, let's just wish the NFL will just take a step, but we know that it's going to be very slim. The hope is very, very slim, but there's no harm in trying. So we never can tell. Maybe a miracle will happen because that's the only thing that will make one decide to play for Nigeria.
Yeah, definitely. Whether the hope is slim or fat or anyhow, in as much as there is hope, there is still hope. So let's put it that way. So let's move to the Liverpool side of things, where Mohamed Salah, the Egyptian king, as he has now been dubbed, who is currently making the waves since at the beginning of the season, and he has already plundered 28 goals and provided 19 assists in all competitions, and is arguably or unarguably, let me just put it that way, an overwhelming favorite for the CAF Player of the Year award, and so many thoughts have been said about him replacing, succeeding actually, Ademola Lookman as the next heir in the African football, winning it for the third time in his career. So, what do you have to say about Mohamed Salah being the favorite as regards to the CAF Player of the Year award?
Yeah, Habib, I will agree with you. I think we have like 70% done when it comes to the African Footballer of the Year, bearing on for unforeseen circumstances or maybe something drastic, or maybe a player from somewhere just all of a sudden becomes a Maradona, a Pele, a Messi, overnight. So for me, I think we have our player of the year in waiting. That's Mohamed Salah, and it's so glaring for everybody to see because he has been scoring goals at plenty. He scored over the weekend, and that was the sixth game, that consecutive game that we will get on the score sheet. 23 Premier League goals. His goals have propelled Liverpool to the final of the Carabao Cup. They are currently the top of the Premier League. They are also in the round of 16 of the Champions League, and he
Yeah.
has played a key role in this feat. So for me, if he eventually becomes the next African Footballer of the Year, it shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody because I mean the guy has been doing it. He has been scoring at plenty. And the thing that he's not even a number nine. We all know where he cuts in from the right hand. So like I said, he's showing for the African Footballer of the Year. And also like I said, unless somebody from nowhere just does something magical, that's the only time we'll just feel okay. At the end of the day, maybe he won't get it. But I believe the way things are going, I think we have our next African Footballer of the Year in waiting.
Yeah, definitely. Mohamed Salah, to be honest, he has been the shining light for Liverpool this season. And you can actually say that he has been the reason why Liverpool are at the moment. Because if you take off his goals for Liverpool, definitely you would argue that Liverpool might not be in the position that they are currently. Apart from the shout being the favorite to become the next CAF Player of the Year award, I think he also has the shout for the Ballon d'Or title because currently I think if you are mentioning three players that are currently banging in everything as regards to performances, you definitely want to mention the Egyptian international right there. But we do hope that the very best player scoop the respective award come the end of the day. So let's move to the badminton side of sports. On Sunday, our dear own Anuoluwapo Opeyori actually won his fifth All-African badminton title, winning the fourth consecutive gold title right there, where after defeating Egyptians Adam Elgama right there in the final. The first set ending at 21-7, while the second set was actually a keenly contested one where the Nigeria actually won 23-22. So what do you have to say about the man who was the captain of Team Nigeria in Paris 2024?
Yeah, good one for Opeyori. I think he has come a long way. In fact, that was his fifth consecutive African title, seventh overall, and he did very, very well. I mean, all eyes were on him that he was going to um, retain his title, and eventually did. So he has conquered Africa. There's nothing more to prove again in Africa. The most important thing is for him now to take his trade outside the shores of Africa and
Yeah.
show the world that he can do it. He can rub shoulders with the best, and the only way that he can achieve that is if the federation put in the efforts to make him, compete to the best. I mean, we saw him at the last Olympics. So he just did his best, but I mean, he came up against some of the best hands, and I mean, there was no way he could have gone past those because those are people who are tested and trusted, and so who says they cannot get to that stage? The only thing now is for the federation to put him in that position where he'll be able to compete best, and when it goes to major tournaments, at least he'll be in a shout to win medals, trophies, for Nigeria. Because for me, he has nothing to prove again in Africa. I mean, he has been doing it over and over and over again. So it's like he has gone beyond Africa.
Yeah.
So it's now left for like I said, for the federation to do the needful. Because I mean, it's not enough to keep shining in Africa. That when you get to the world stage, you just like in just any other player. You just dust you off easily. So it goes to show that we have players who can compete at the highest level. We have so many Opeyoris, in badminton, but it's now left for the federation now to come up with programs that to give players platform so that they're able to play tournament, because it's only when you go out play tournament that's where you're able to get the best and expose them, and they bring glorious to the country. So good one for him. Also Nigeria won medals in the mixed and the doubles, and it goes to show, like I said, we have players who can do it, but they need support. It's not enough to just play in all African competitions, and when you get to the world stage, you can't do anything. But like I said, we have the players
they can do it, but they need proper support so that they will continue to do well for the country.
Yeah, definitely. We do hope they provide the necessary funds. And for Opeyori, following the not so good outing, the Paris Olympic, where Nigeria failed to win a single medal, the 27-year-old actually bounced back by winning the All African badminton title right there, which is actually a good one for his career. And we do hope that he continues to raise the country and make the country proud as regards to badminton. And we do hope that everything that he achieved is going to achieve more and more in his career. So thank you very much, James, on the wonderful and insightful analysis as always.
Thank you very much, Abi.
Yeah, so viewers, this is where we wrapping things up as far as proceedings in today's episode is concerned. Do take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye for now.